Every month feels like the same exhausting cycle. Payday hits, the bills attack your account, and suddenly everything you worked so hard for is gone. And so many women blame themselves when really the system wasn't built to help us get ahead. We were raised to believe that if we got the degree and the job, everything would fall into place. But rent is rising, student loans feel endless, and even a good salary doesn't stretch the way it used to. We keep hearing the same message from corporate culture: work harder, grind more, be grateful. But women today are exhausted, burned out, underpaid, carrying emotional labor no one acknowledges. And here's the wake-up call that stings a little. Why does it feel like the more money we make, the more stuck we become? And if your paycheck disappeared tomorrow, how long could you actually survive? Those questions hit because deep down, we already know the answer. This isn't really about lattes or small spending. It's about the fear of not having choices, the fear of aging parents, surprise medical bills, layoffs, recessions, or becoming the strong daughter forever. This pressure isn't just financial, it's emotional. And here's the real danger. If nothing changes, your paycheck will keep you afloat, but it will never set you free. Freedom doesn't come from working more hours, it comes from building something beyond the paycheck. Hey ladies, it's Bella, your money big sis, who keeps things real and actually doable. Welcome back to Money Talk, where we make money feel simple, not scary. Real talk, smart money, with Bella. Before we dive in, a quick note: this video is for education only. You are the CEO of your money, and your decisions shape your future. And hey, if you want weekly videos that help you build real freedom, hit subscribe to join our Money Talk family. Stay with me because today I'll show you exactly how women create freedom beyond their paycheck. Even if you're tired, busy, or feel like you're behind, you can start building your financial power today. Let's break down the stuff no one ever teaches us. Your paycheck may keep your life running, but it's your decisions that actually shape your freedom. Most of us were raised to think making more money is the answer, but freedom comes from how you use what you have. And once you shift from just earning to actually building, everything changes. Imagine waking up and not having to check your bank account out of stress. Imagine choosing a job because it aligns with your values, not because you're desperate. That's the kind of freedom that lets you say, "I'm good, thanks," without fear. Think of your paycheck like a treadmill. You run, it moves, but the second you step off, it stops. But freedom? Freedom is a garden. You plant, you water, and one day it grows even when you're resting. That's real wealth, the kind that lets you fully experience your life. Here's the truth. Depending on just one paycheck is like balancing your whole life on a single point. It sounds normal, but it leaves you vulnerable to every surprise life throws at you. That's why starting even a tiny second income isn't about hustle culture, it's about taking back control. Imagine living a life where surprise bills don't shake you anymore because you have more than one source holding you up. And imagine having the freedom to walk away from a toxic job without begging for stability. That's what happens when you stop aiming for perfection and start choosing consistency instead. Think of your income like a set of chairs. You never want just one holding you up. And remember this: freedom isn't something you wait for, it's something you build with every small step you take. As Yates said, you don't wait for the iron to get hot, you heat it by striking. Savings isn't about being perfect, it's about protecting your peace. Even starting with just 1 month of expenses gives you a safety cushion you can actually breathe on. And when you build it slowly, it feels empowering instead of overwhelming. Imagine not panicking when life throws something random at you, like the car breaking down or a surprise bill. That emotional peace is what your emergency fund buys you. And honestly, saving slowly avoids burnout way better than trying to do everything at once. Your emergency fund is basically your emotional seatbelt. You hope you don't need it, but you're so grateful it's there. And like Mark Twain said, the secret to getting ahead is simply starting. Even the smallest step today counts toward your freedom. Your skills are your real power moves. Promotions can come and go, but the abilities you build stay with you forever. And when you focus on the skills that actually create options, you open doors your paycheck alone could never unlock. When you grow your skills, you grow your confidence, and that's when life starts to shift. You can ask for raises without shaking, you become the person companies want to steal, and you stop feeling replaceable. The biggest trap is waiting for an employer to train you, because your growth is your job, not theirs. Skills are like keys. Every new one unlocks a door you didn't even know existed. And when you choose to invest in yourself, you're choosing the version of you that gets to walk through those doors. Like Warren Buffett said, the best investment you'll ever make is always you. Here's the truth. Real freedom comes when your money starts working even when you're not. Investing isn't about being fancy or perfect, it's about giving your future self options. And the key is learning simple long-term basics that grow quietly in the background. Imagine your money growing quietly in the background even on your rest days, even while you're living your life. That's the power of long-term investing. The mistake many women make is thinking investing is only for rich people, but the truth is, investing is how people become comfortable. Think of investing like planting a slow, steady tree. Maybe it doesn't grow fast at first, but one day it gives you shade and freedom. Warren Buffett said it best. Someone's sitting in the shade today because someone planted a tree a long time ago, and that someone can be you. You don't have to live like a budgeting robot to feel in control. It's really about being intentional with where your money goes, not punishing yourself. And honestly, just cutting the things you don't even use can free you way more than extreme frugality ever will. Imagine treating your money in a way that actually supports your life instead of stressing you out. When you know where your money leaks, it becomes so much easier to enjoy things like brunch or vacations without guilt. It's not about perfection, just awareness so you don't burn yourself out trying to micromanage every dollar. Think of your money like water. It can fill you up or drain right out if you're not paying attention. Every small leak eventually becomes a big deal, and that's what keeps most women stuck. Like Franklin said, those little expenses really can sink the whole ship if we're not mindful. Freedom isn't some far-off dream, it's something you build with intention. And the best part, it doesn't have to be complicated. Your entire freedom plan can be just 4 simple steps. 1 safety move, 1 growth move, 1 earning move, and 1 spending rule. This is the moment where everything starts to feel real. When you picture your future self moving with calm confidence, handling life with ease, it hits different. But most women get stuck because they overthink the plan instead of actually starting. Think of your freedom plan like a GPS. You don't need the whole map, just the next turn. And remember what Antoine de Saint-Exupéry said, a goal without a plan is just a wish. This is your moment to choose the next turn. Your paycheck is not your prison, but it's also not your freedom. Freedom comes from building skills, saving intentionally, growing your money, and choosing habits that align with your future. You don't need permission to build freedom, you just need the first step, and you can start today. If this video hit you in the heart or the paycheck, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with another woman who needs this message. And tell me in the comments, what's one freedom step you're starting this week? Let's help each other grow. This is Bella from Money Talk, Real Talk. Smart Money with Bella. And remember, you deserve a life that feels like yours. Go build it.